One of the variables not to overlook is proper grip size. It can cause problems in your game. One of them is, and ask yourself, do I sometimes hit the ball right? Do I sometimes hit it straight? Do I sometimes hit it left? That can be grip size, generally too small a grip size for the individual. Or ask yourself, do I almost always just push the ball to the right and I have a heck of a time? That can be too large a grip size for the individual. Now, there are also other fitting variables that cause those same problems, but we want to take them one at a time, and let's start off with this grip size thing and learn a little bit more about it. The size problems and also how to go about fitting it. So let's start off and see what causes this problem. So I'm going to start off, and I've got a cucumber here. Great thing for a demo. If I take this cucumber and I pretend it's a grip and I'm going to hit the ball, and now I want to just rotate my wrists as fast as I can and check my wrist action, it's very difficult for me to do that because my fingers are spread out so large like this. However, if I take a carrot, skinny little carrot, and I put my hands on it and it's really tiny grip, man, I can just turn my grip hands everywhere I want to turn my hands. I can rotate them. So the thing that happens is when I have the cucumber, I get an inhibited wrist action. It doesn't allow my wrist to come through in the proper roll rate or whatever wrists do coming into impact, but it definitely will cause a right-handed golfer, if your grip is too large, to push the ball to the right. And that's basically inhibited wrist action. The too small a grip will tend to have you hit it all over because you've got this wrist action that just goes wherever it wants to go. It's uninhibited, if you will. So what do we do about that? We want to go out and get our grip size fit. We can actually check it ourselves, and if we go out to get it fit, many places will have cut off shafts with grips mounted on them like this, where it goes from men's undersize all the way through men's standard size and even has arthritic on it. Plus the lady size grips are in the background here. It's a great way to check grip size. So let me show you how you check grip size. Let's do it on the cut-off shaft first, and then we'll do it on a golf club so you can check your own. But if you're in a location that has all these grips cut off, this is a neat way to just you pick them up and check it out yourself and see which one fits and feels the best to you. So what I do is I want to get into my normal hitting position. I want to be in my hands and everything, just like I'm going to really hit a ball. Tough to do when you got a sawed-off shaft like this. So I want to be able to be in that position, and I want to put my normal grip pressure on the grip. So what I do next is I drop my right hand off, and I come up and I take a look at these two fingers right here. If there's a gap in these two fingers to my palm, the grip is too large. If the two fingers are digging into my palm, then the grip is too small for me. If the fingers are barely touching or just slightly gapped, then the grip is the proper size for me under the left hand. If you're going to check your clubs right now, just take your club and go out and again get into the normal address position. Here's a little cautionary thing, and this is why we get in the normal address position. Don't overlook this point. It's very important. You get in the normal address position because people basically have two extremes. Most people are normal, but there's two extremes in setting up to the ball. Some people set up with their hands up very high like this, and they're in a much more upright position. Well, when you do that, the grip will feel bigger to you because your hand is on at a slant onto the grip. If, however, you hold it very low, very flat like this, and your hands are down low, your left hand is on in much more of a square position, so the grip will feel smaller to you. So very important, and that's why we pretend we're going to hit the ball, we get our normal grip pressure, and we come up and check grip size. So, you see the basics of understanding what improper and proper grip size can do for you. So, check it out, see where you're at, and go out and you will definitely play better if you're into the proper size grips. And also that they're not hard, worn out, or slick. If they've been on there for more than 2 years, you got a problem.